you're all damaged because you just fought all those monsters and won.
The
Me-
inexplicably almost deadly encounter.
Remember
Oh
when you
yeah,
almost
yeah, yeah,
died?
Dead
yeah,
guardians of random,
yeah. Well,
garden.
Yeah, remember
that's how
you
quickly it
entered
happened.
here. There were those, what were they? Oh, right, those elite chamber guards, the Grave Knights of Karnas. And remember they had that huge fucking axe?
Yes.
And the best one is they counteract any positive effects. So remember whenever Gomez tried to
Healing
heal
aura,
himself?
yeah.
It was counteracted it and destroyed. He lost a 3,000 gold piece. I told Mark about that. And Mark's like, oh, that's brutal. That's brutal. Oh my God. Mark Seifter was like, that is terrible. Like, yep.
Yeah. That's our weakness. We have to have healing.
That's the
that's
weakness for
true.
most people, by the way.
Yeah.
No healing, no life. Anyhow, you won. Now what? What are you gonna do?
So
We're gonna hand wave heal.
yeah. Well, I don't know if we're in a
Better believe it.
position where we're able. Are we in a position unsuitable for hand wave healing?
I have no idea. Well, once again, I'll remember you're inside this forest. So
Yeah.
this massive
There-
chamber is brilliantly illuminated by drifting spheres of light. Vaulted ceiling accommodates the rise of dozens of trees, their branches sprouting fruit and hosting songbirds and other forest animals. Yet for all of its beauty, the place seems cold, sterile, and unnatural. Standing at central, on top of a raised dais, is a statue of its creator, Karnas the Angel Binder, carved in pale green stone. His graceful body is clad in translucent illusionary robes, and a golden crown rests upon his brow, an earthly complement to the angelic halo above his head that flickers with a cold blue-green fire. You do remember that these trees were actually uprooted and transplanted from Asilium.
Right.
Was it?
Elysium.
The trees are linked to dryads. The little globes you see are actually dryads trapped inside, screaming. You noticed inside the little orbs of light, figures of trapped fae within each, silently screaming and futilely banging against the walls of their prisons. You notice the songbirds, squirrels, and other animals are from Nirvana, abducted, and appear to be living decorations and appear to be mindless automatons. Although they are alive, they just seem to have been sucked of any will. Go.
Okay. Hand wave heal. It only
It takes us about an hour to do that.
about, yeah.
You-
Well, it takes me
An
less
hour?
actually. No, it takes me less. I mean, I can heal 72 hit points every 10 minutes.
Okay, you can hand wave your healing, and those guys who died, they did have shit on them, by the way. They had
Yeah.
they have like great axes and flaming javelins, flaming great axes.
Basically, those are worth money.
They got armor too.
Can we? That's it, magic.
Yeah,
Everything's magic.
everything's magic.
I mean, I guess we should put it in a big pile and take it.
I don't know. How big is your bags of holding? Because this stuff's heavy, man.
I have my own, and I think there's a couple. There's a couple more. I think, right?
I don't know. I think we might have to start looking at how much you guys can carry because this stuff's heavy. I think you're gonna have to start leaving some stuff behind.
What do you want to take that's so heavy?
You're saying that just to mess with Chris.
all their weapons and armor and stuff is worth
Oh
money.
yeah, we could take that, dude. Dougie without a bag of holding has ridiculous. Yeah, no, we could.
I have a
It's not a
lifting
problem
belt
for
I have a. Yeah.
Are you literally gonna be like Baron Munchausen?
Yes.
The
That's
guy
right.
who, like, as much as you can carry, and then he literally carries away the entire treasury.
That's another movie. Not
As
many people.
much
Ah,
loot as the strongest man can carry. Yeah.
That movie was so bad. It was so disappointing. That was the big problem with that.
Yeah.
Very disappointing.
Well, it was a Gilliam
I
film.
saw it in the theater.
He does
King
a
by
lot of
Gilliam's
that.
always disappointing. I saw it in the theater too.
Oh, hey, John, Brazil is one of your favorite movies ever.
Yeah. Well, sure. Yeah, but I mean,
The movie
that was one.
sucks. Overrated.
If all else fails, I do have a marble elephant.
Oh, nice.
For 24 hours, we have an elephant as a beast of burden or for transport.
I like it. Well, let's put it in a pile for now, and then we'll deal with it later, maybe. We're
Okay.
kind of at the point where money doesn't matter as much anymore.
And that's actually, honest to God, like that's what I'm thinking. I mean,
Lies. Money always matters.
True.
it's like we're gonna be 20th level. We're gonna get our last loadout kit, and then that's it. You know.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, I think this statue needs to be looked at closer.
I detected a bunch of traps. Was the statue one of them? Can you refresh my memory?
No, you detected the hallway. If you looked at the frescoes on the walls, there was a trap. If you looked at them for too long,
It sucked into them.
That's
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Well, does this have any kind of like plaque, like here's Osmandius, look at my great fortune, anything like that, like any kind of description on it?
Let's see. No, I mean
The magical statue.
it's Carnus the Angel Binder,
Hard to see no matter.
and it looks like he's got a golden crown on his brow, and there actually is a halo of cold blue-green fire above his head.
Can you detect magic on that halo? And maybe it's
Yeah, I'm gonna try to detect magic on
That
it.
looks like it's worth something.
It is magical. This whole place is magical. It just your eyes get burned out. You're like, too much magic, too much magic.
But is that something that could be removed?
I don't know. Try to grab it.
I don't know. Is everyone healed up?
Yeah, Basil has to get healed up.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to heal.
Well, is there any expeditious inspection or equivalent of looking at that halo?
I mean, I can do an Arcana check and see if I know anything about it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
this
might as well.
we need to do
Or I
some
can
knowledge
read its
checks. I
aura.
think there's some dangerous or valuable stuff that we might be just walking past, and Dougie has no investigative powers for that type of thing.
Do you look at it, Basil?
Yeah, I'll do a general inspection of it.
You look at it and you go, "Wow, that's really cool." It's like a light show.
It's just part of the.
It's just part of the statue. Yeah, it's just literally. It's like a halo of light. It doesn't have any function other than looking cool.
Dougie's going to look at the statue with those high perception powers, and I don't know if I roll the perception check or if you do.
It is just a statue made from pale green stone. Might be worth something later if you could take it out of here. It does
Oh,
look
yeah,
like
we
it
can
weighs
carry
a
it.
couple
Oh,
of
yeah.
tons, but
Oh no, we can
but
carry
it's
Yeah, we have an elephant.
it's not moving anytime soon. I'll tell you that much. It seems
yeah.
it's literally just a statue of him. There
Alright,
is
Dougie's
there is
going
a.
over here.
It looks like the crown is gold, but it looks like it's embedded in the statue. It also doesn't look like it's worth anything that much. It's like just gold crown. Like compared to the stuff you have, it's like garbage. In fact, it's probably worth more as a curiosity than in real value. Like
Historical value.
yes, historical value is worth more than its actual money value.
Yeah. So this is like his hangout room and a tribute to his ego.
Yes. There's also a door to the north, 2 doors to the east, 2 doors to the south. There's a lot in here.
All right,
I'm
Dougie, take your
Thinking,
pick.
all right, I'm thinking the southwest because we know it doesn't connect to anything. Like all those other doors could connect into one big room, which I don't know why I don't like, but it's a chance of
Well,
meeting encounters.
This looks like it connects to the doorway in the hallway, but yeah, it's worth it. It's worth going in.
Yeah, I'm going to check for traps on this door, especially with my passive trap finding ability.
You find hundreds of nothings.
Okay, I open the door.
Really?
Really?
Oh boy, here we go.
Get ready, boys.
I'm ready.
Oh!
It's safe for Lomang to go in, guys.
The tables and shelves of the stone room, though crumbled to rubble, still bear remnants of earthly comforts and supplies, including elaborate armor, glowing potions, and magical arms. So this looks like...
magical arm.
Yes, it looks like this was a guard chamber of some sort that has been, over time, has been ground to dust. However, you do see, spread amongst the debris, there appears to be things still magical. You see something floating kind of a little bit. You see lots of potions. There's stuff in here, man.
Let's go get it.
Yeah, I suspect a trap. I am not going in there first. I've done my duty. I've opened up the door.
All right,
you know what?
yeah,
I'm gonna you guys. Lomang has better armor class, more hit points. No reason why I should be going in here.
What's this green thing in the bottom?
Oh, that was part of the golem that you saw before.
Okay. I go in.
Remember that's golem? That's that guy.
Yeah.
He's just peeking through the wall.
All right, I go there. Center square.
Okay. Yeah, if you spread throughout the debris, there's tons of stuff if you want to start looking.
I steal all the potions.
All right.
Now you're coming in, huh?
Well, guinea pig number 1 says it's okay. So,
you see there's a
small
box.
The human mind detector.
Yeah.
You see a box that's filled with some potions.
Mind detector.
There's a shelf with some scrolls on it and looks like a staff. There appears to be a shield, and there's a suit.
There's a staff in here.
A couple of suits of armor in here. It's a whole bunch of stuff.
All right, Dougie's got. You see, Dougie doesn't have any detecting. I can only look at it slack jawed and wait until somebody explains.
Yeah. Basil is gonna have to.
Come on, Basil. Come on, Gomez. You gotta figure out what this stuff is.
All right, I'll get there and start detecting.
Lots of magic.
What
shield, magic scale mail, magic splint mail. Multiple potions.
Start with the shield.
Scrolls, staff, lots of stuff.
None of us use a shield, but why not?
None of us really use armor either.
Yeah. Lomang, can you even use a shield?
I mean, you can basically in this game use anything you want to use, but it's not good.
Does it improve your armor class?
No, it reduces it. Actually.
Wow. Yeah.
It makes it worse.
Let's just one by one. Let's start with the shield.
Basil knows what this is right away, and it's really, really, really good. Maybe. It is a greater floating shield. It's a shield carved with wing motifs. You can, any number of times per day, as one action, you can have it magically release itself from your arm, floats off your arm into the air next to you, granting you its bonus shield automatically, as if you raised a shield. So it is a shield that literally just floats. It's a buckler that will just float.
It's like the dancing sword equivalent, but for a shield.
Yes. And it's the greater one, which means you can activate it as many times as you want per day.
Wow. Does that take one hit, or does that just improve your armor class? Like, I don't know how shields work.
It has a hardness of 6. It has 24 hit points and 12 break. So basically, you need to do 6 points of damage to it before it starts taking damage. But then once it takes 12 points of damage, it's broken, and it only kind of works. And then after 24 hit points, it's destroyed. It just
12 points of damage?
So 18 total, because it's a hardness of 6. So if it takes 18 points of damage, it's broken. And if it takes 24...
That sounds remarkably unimpressive.
That sounds like level 1.
A monster takes a shot, and he does 18 points of damage onto somebody's foot. I mean...
Well, it is only a level... Well, it's level 16 item.
And I'm wondering right there, what you said right there, I'm wondering if that could save us some time. Like, can we just do a scan of this thing and see if there's anything in there that's like basically inappropriate for 19th level character and just worry about that?
No,
But that just
because
I wanna know
I
what
can't
everything
guess what
is.
you want.
Yeah, I want to know what
okay,
everything
all right,
is.
All right,
No.
now all right, we can inventory.
No, I definitely
we can
want to know what
inventory.
everything is.
Because I'm just like, is this all just very elaborate money? Like that, but
Well,
if you
I'll
want to check
tell
it
you.
out, we
You
can check it
tell
out.
me. So one of them is it's all uncommon stuff too. It's one is impenetrable scale mail, made of overlapping lustrous black scales of standard grade adamantium. The +2 greater resilient fortification adamantium scale mail. Boom.
That sounds good, but I can't wear it.
All right,
We
well.
tend to be kind of a lightly armored party.
Yeah.
A suit of +3 greater resilient splint mail. No.
No, I can't wear it. Yeah.
How about a potion of quickness?
That could be useful.
I don't know what that is.
Look
Is
it
it
up.
foot speed or is it actual haste?
It is haste for 1 minute.
Okay, that is actually pretty useful.
It's a whopping 90 gold pieces. You see, Seth? I would have skipped that because that is as low as it gets. It's a
Honestly,
90 gold.
I don't even know because
Even so, yeah, I don't think that's good.
it's like it's hands, it's
One
action
action to take it off.
Right,
one
right,
action
right.
to drink it.
Right,
and then,
right.
Yeah,
Well,
and then
that's
you
up to you
gotta
guys.
yourself.
and
Yeah.
I can cast haste. So it's I guess.
All right,
I
I
mean-
take it. I take that. I want that. I like
Okay,
that.
yeah. Unless Jason wants that thing. All right, that's one potion.
So it gives you haste, the quickness potion?
Yes, I actually put down Rylor instead of Lomang.
Yes, put down Rylar. Everyone knows me as
I
Rylar.
messed up. I was like, Ryler, wait, that's wrong. It's Lomang. 2 potions of greater fire resistance. Huh? Maybe.
So what does that give you? Plus
Yeah,
10?
I
I'll
don't
take
know,
one of
something
those.
like that. Something like that. It's not bad.
All right. It's something.
Dougie will take one of
Dougie
those.
takes one.
I don't need that. I already have it.
All right, here's one no one wants. A major healing potion, right? No one wants that.
Nope, that's for me.
Nope, no one wants it. Basil only has 1 major healing potion.
Could I have that? Since I
You
don't...
could have that. Take it. Take it.
Yeah.
Oh, now Basil's 2. Well, Dougie is 0. Lomang is you have greater healing potions.
Potions are not good though. I
I
mean, they're
know.
really not good.
Well,
They take too long to.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
Now when
Let me
it
tell
comes
you,
out of my
in that
no, listen.
time, I can move away from danger.
Nope. No, it comes out of my glove of storing, which counts as no action. That's why I have it for my healing potion.
You find a panacea. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, that's like heals all
It's
diseases.
it's a heal.
Or is it
all-
status effects? Or...
It's a potion that shifts colors, and no 2 people can see it the same way. When consumed, it attempts to counteract all curses and diseases affecting you, as well as blinded, deafened conditions from spells. How about
Give
that?
that to Gomez.
Honestly, you guys should have that because I have my staff that does all that.
You tell me.
I'll take that.
Yeah, you should take it in case I'm not around, in case I'm disabled.
Right.
You have
okay.
like 500 potions. A true sight potion.
That's a good one too.
Jason, do you have true
I
sight?
pretty much have that effect naturally, so I don't need to
What do
worry
you
about
have that gives you that? I forgot. Wait, what is it that's giving you
it. I
that?
think it's an investigator class feat.
What's it called? Look it up because I need to know actually, because then you might be able to then find all secret doors going forward.
Oh my God. We have another person better than the thief. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. The thief is so bad in the system. It's
No, the
so
thief
bad.
is actually so bad in D&D.
Oh.
I actually we did a whole episode. I figured out why. I figured out why D&D.
Let me tell
The
you,
thief is bad.
Pathfinder didn't improve much on it.
Well, it's the problem is because the thief does things other people can do. It's an external problem, not an internal. Like, anyhow, it was a design issue. It should have never been made in general.
It was honestly, it's the same with WoW. Rogues were just
Yeah,
like
no, well,
useless in
D&D,
raids.
that was their thing. Like in D&D, there should have been never a thief. That
It
it
is
should
the
never
true
existed.
perception. It's true perception. I am constantly under the effects of a 6th level true seeing spell, using my perception modifier for the counteract check.
So it's actually okay. You still can be deceived. It's just hard. Got it. All right. Well, true sight potion. Going once, going twice, whatever.
Oh, I mean, I have high perception. Basil or Lomang should take it.
I'll take it because I like potions.
Or Gomez or Lomang. Okay. But
Scroll of
Yeah.
teleport.
Dougie, oh damn it. God damn it. Why can't it be a potion to teleport? Fuck.
That
No,
probably
not-
goes to
not
either
for
me.
me.
That probably goes to either me or Gomez.
Yeah, I have the Cape of the Mountebank, but
Everybody
I like
fucking
teleport.
teleports.
I do
Everybody
like
teleports.
Or is that the teleport that takes 15 minutes and it's a non-combat?
Scroll of teleport.
Basil, you should take it.
Dazzle use it though.
All right,
That's
I'll
like
take it. I think I can. If it's on the Arcana list, I can.
yeah, it should be on the arcane. That's what's gonna get us out of here, by the way.
It's gonna fuck us. This
Yeah,
place
yeah.
is bad for teleports.
Yeah, I tried that. It didn't work out too
Scroll
well.
of horrid wilting.
Hard wilting?
Horrid wilting. I cast horrid wilting. I have it.
That's right. It's a scroll of horrid wilting. It's pretty good.
Yeah,
It does
that saves a slot.
10d10
All right,
damage.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Is
I'll
that
take it for a
horrid
slot.
wilting or
Horrid,
hard wilting?
horrid.
Okay,
It is
all right.
horrible.
That makes
Horrid.
It's damage. It's damage.
Staff of power.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, wait a minute. Dougie
Wait a
might be able
minute.
to use that.
No, that's a Gomez thing. Staff of
No. I got a staff of healing. I'm done.
Yeah, but do you remember
Staff
original
of
D&D?
power, the rarest
Staff of
staff
power.
in the game.
No,
Yeah,
I don't want
Staff of the Magi.
it. I don't want it.
Staff of power.
What does that do?
It is a staff of power plus 2 greater striking staff. It can cast Ray of Enfeeblement, Continual Flame, Levitate, Globe of Invulnerability, Paralyze, Magic Missile of 5th level, Wall of Force, Cone of Cold, Fireball, and Lightning Bolt.
Wow.
Dude, this is 5th level fireball, 5th level lightning bolt.
Nope.
That
7th level Cone of Cold, 7th level Fireball, 7th level Lightning
this
Bolt.
is greater. Is this greater?
No, that Staff of Power just does that. It's a rare magical item. It's one of the
Can you
rarest.
break it and get a retributive strike?
If you break it, it releases a 30-foot burst of magical explosion centered around the staff. Deals 2d8 force damage per charge remaining in the staff. And it comes with a lot of charges, with 7, I think. So it can do...
It would be an upgrade for me because I got like a flame staff or something.
Take it.
Take it.
All right, I'll take it.
Yes.
Oh, man. You got to figure out how staffs work.
No, is that one of the that needs like the daily attunement / preparation?
Attuned.
No, you attune something in 5 minutes. You have to unattune. It takes like a day or something. But I don't know. Look it up. I'm not sure how many. Whatever. You have to look up how staves work.
Yeah, I'm on my way to do so. It's been a little while.
That's cool. They kept the retributive strike in there from original D&D, where you can break it. It'll do 14d8.
Yeah, you can do some damage. Yeah, you see, you guys were like,
14
oh,
D8
staff
is
of
pretty
power.
good.
Not bad,
Wow,
not bad.
14d8 is pretty. I was looking at the wrong item. Yeah, that's
It's
pretty
cool.
good.
It's-
14d8 is pretty fucking awesome.
It's got utility. Like
I mean, every spell in there is a good spell. And they might not be the most powerful, but they're all good.
you could recharge staffs too, I think.
Yeah.
Seth, does your healing staff even give you anything like other than +4 or +1 or something? Like,
Gives them a ton of spells.
It gives them all the spells.
A staff is tied to a person during a preparation process, after which the preparer and only the preparer can use the staff to produce magic.
Now then, you guys are going to have to rest 1 minute or day or year.
Yeah, it's part of the daily preparation.
yeah.
That
Well,
is
that's
all
cool.
you find.
Somebody got something. That's good.
Everyone got something.
Well,
I got potions.
Everybody got
But
something.
you said there were some weapons.
Just
Staff
the staff. The staff is a
Okay.
weapon.
all right.
Sorry.
All right, I searched for secret doors, which I know there won't be. Of course,
Why are there,
but
you keep finding stuff? I don't want to hear you complain anymore. I'm going to make Jason find everything.
Yeah, with his true seeing.
That's
I
right.
keep finding stuff.
You
Like,
do find.
I
You've been
would
finding a lot of
Keep-
things.
finding things. I think I've detected one trap, 2 traps on this entire
Wrong.
campaign.
You
Campaign.
detected like 4 traps in this dungeon alone.
No.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, you have.
I don't remember.
Yeah, well, you have. So
Well, then it's a memory problem.
I
get
think
the
5 actually. No, I'm
Yeah,
thinking
this was a
5.
good room.
Loot. Let's get the loot from the other room on the
All
other
right, so
side.
there's no secret doors in that room, right?
Nope.
These Pathfinder level designers are like they don't know about secret doors.
Dude, you found multiple secret doors. Stop complaining. You've been finding stuff. You have no memory. That's your problem. It's not my
I
fault that you
guess
can't
so.
remember anything.
Maybe it's my problem. All right, I'll cop to it.
You
Do
found
guys
there was a
remember? I
hallway
don't.
of paint that turned you into into the paint.
Yeah, I
You found
remember
that.
one. That's the only one I remember.
What
but
about the hallway just now with all the creatures that would kill you? You found that.
Yep.
I don't even remember what you're talking about. Even
But
though
we
even
just
when you
talked
told
about
me,
it 10 minutes ago.
I don't remember it.
Wait,
You might need to get an
literally
MRI.
just talked about this 10 minutes
I
ago,
know.
John.
You might need a brain scan.
You
I
might
was
need
working
some-
up. That's why I was late. I was working up till 8:30. So, yeah. All right. So I'm checking for secret doors or traps on this door.
You find lots and lots of traps.
Okay. I disable them all and then I open the door.
For combat.
Whoops, I pressed the wrong button.
What? Uh oh.
That's for John. That's for John complaining.
That looks like some
This
prison
is a
bars.
different room. This is a different
In
room.
contrast to the pristine opulence of the rest of the inner chambers, this prison is constructed of simple bleak stone and rusty iron bars. An empty water trough rests in one corner. Rotting skeletons lie strewn across the floor, their wrists still tethered to the walls with large rusty chains. Oh, it's terrible. Terrible, I tell ya.
Ouch. Yeah. So how
I
many
go in.
skeletons? How many skeletons are there?
7.
I mean,
boy.
they're dead people, right? Like they're not animated,
Like
right?
humanoid
now.
skeletons. Yeah.
They're
for now.
skeletons. They've been chained to the wall. They're long been dead. Everything has been long, rotted away. However, you do see writings on the walls and floors.
I can't read.
Oh, yeah, Dougie can't. That leaves that Dougie.
That leaves that Dougie again.
It's in common.
Oh, I could read
Oh,
that.
Dougie can read it. Yeah. He reads them out loud.
Do you want to see them? You want to read them?
Yes.
Oh, there's a handout?
No.
Oh.
One says, you look at one of the floors near some of the skeletons and says, those carried off don't return. They fuel the Angel Binder's artifact. That's what one says. And you see another one near Lomang. It says, his master is dead and gone. The fiend Omerius watches in silence and smiles as we die, no matter how we cry out for mercy.
Are these like the scrawlings of like the prisoners? Like
Yes.
This is,
Oh, yeah, no,
okay.
it's the scrawlings of the
Gotcha.
prisoners.
Okay.
And then there's one
Yeah.
last one.
Okay.
Aradin save us. Aradin have mercy upon us. Aradin come for your faithful in our time of need.
That's interesting. Aradin is a god that's dead now, I think, right? That's the one god.
Yeah, but he
that's-
died recently.
Yeah, he died recently, right? That's right.
So interesting. The first one doesn't make a lot of sense because these guys died here. And they're chained to the walls?
Yeah.
These skeletons are?
They're like writing their last complaints being a prisoner.
Yep.
So
Does somebody have detect magic? Is that something? Actually, fuck. Perception. I have legendary perception. What do I see?
You
Give me
see
something.
that these prisoners are died of thirst and hunger and starvation.
like thousands of years ago. Thousands of years.
yeah.
Slow and
all
painful death by thirst.
What about this desk and chair that I'm sitting in? Anything in there?
As soon as you sit, it crumbles to dust. Good job.
All right. Well, there's probably not a secret door in this room, so or they would have found it. So
Generally don't want to put secret doors in your prison cell.
yeah, it doesn't make any sense. All right. So
Wait, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna open this gate.
Using what?
My brute strength.
Okay, give
It
me
crumbles.
a strength check. No, it's still steel. It's still gonna be strong.
All rusted though.
Oh my god.
Natural 20. It's successful.
You don't actually pull it out. It actually comes out of the floor because the floor gave way. It's not the strength of the steel. You don't bend bars, lift gates. You instead pull bar out of concrete.
Good.
typical Monday.
You
All right,
like
check out this.
rip it out.
Take a closer look at the skeleton in this cell. Does it have a,
Looks humanoid.
does it have a glowing ring on its dead finger?
Yeah,
No,
that's a
they have
good
nothing
idea.
on it.
No
Nope.
for glowing rings.
No rings, no jewelry, nothing.
Ah.
They're all
three,
stone.
I'm guessing. All right,
Seven,
so
all
it's
seven.
all seven. Damn.
Are there any glowing rings in its nether regions?
Yes, you find a glowing cock ring. Do you wish to take it and wear it? I dare you to put it on. We'll see what happens.
I thought there might be a gold watch underneath one of their
No, it
pelvises or
is
something.
obviously a
I
cock
don't
ring.
suggest you do it. I don't suggest you actually do it, but
I will not
I
be
do
doing
suggest that you make it an incredibly powerful magic item.
That would be
It might
funny.
already be an incredibly powerful magic
see
item.
what we do.
It's an artifact.
It's an artifact, the cock ring of...
Lum the Mad, right?
No, it's actually much worse. It is the cock ring of Vecna.
Oh no!
I was gonna say that seems like a sort of Caden Colleen thing, actually.
Oh, I saw it swap from Jason. You like that one? You do not want to take it. You don't want to put that thing on. Yikes!
Yeah, that's a bit much. All right, so I think we leave here, right? We don't need
Yeah, there's
All you
nothing
got to
there.
do is just cut off your dick
this and see what happens.
and put on the cock ring and see what happens. Yikes!
All right, so Dougie's going to go to this closest door to the east
Okay.
and search for traps.
Okay.
Oh, there's two there.
You find out traps.
All right, I think we might have combat. Basil, you should get your bow ready or something like for something in this room. I have a feeling we're gonna have combat. Whatever your combat choice is. All right, Dougie
Yeah, I
opens
get the
up the
bow
door.
ready. What the heck?
Are you ready?
Yep.
Woo! The eastern wall of this small chamber bears a massive mithril door. On the walls around the door, a gleaming and daunting mosaic of crystals depicts a swirling black vortex amongst a field of prismatic colors. Above the door, in florid script, is an inscription. It says it in Celestial, if anyone can read it.
Oh my God! I think Dougie knows Celestial.
No, you don't.
Hold on.
There's
I
no
think
chance.
I do.
There's no chance.
I thought it was so crazy. Hold on.
That's the language of the angels. Like you're evil.
Hold on. Oh, this might be the one time. I think I took a language. Let's see. Oh God! Now I gotta find where languages are. Oh, Common and Elven.
Right. Not.
Nope.
So that's just. But wait, didn't we have a way?
It's pretty close.
Dang it! All right. Well, that sucks.
Did anyone read that?
I don't know.
No one knows Celestial. All right, Dougie, It's not going in there. That is like that's doom. That's doom. That swirling vortex thing. That is not a good door to open.
So wait, there's a vortex in this room?
There's a mosaic of a swirling vortex sucking things up, and like a crystal.
And right in the center, it has the face of a demon with a wide open mouth, and the mouth is the center of the mouth is pitch black, and you cannot see it in it.
Yep. Jump in.
Yeah,
You
go
should
in there.
put your hand in there. You should put your hand.
Yep, put your hand in. It's a mithril door. It's literally massive. The walls around the door is gleaming, and it's a mosaic of crystals depicting a swirling black vortex amongst a field of prismatic colors. So it's a mosaic of like a black hole, and above the door in a script, beautiful script, is an inscription which no one can read.
That's the one across the way, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't we have a scroll of read languages or a power of read languages?
We'd have to do a long rest because
Tongues or something?
I have that on my list of prepared spells, but I already used it for today.
Oh, rats. And I think we had this conversation. I
We've
think
had this
it was
conversation
spoken.
a lot. For future adventures, get comprehend language permanent of some sort.
Yeah.
Or a whole bunch of, since it's a cheap, cheap spell, buy a bunch of scrolls or something.
Definitely. It's so worth it. Even I'm like, it's really good.
We have no way of dealing with it.
Yeah, that's a highly
And we already established that teleporting in and out to get more stuff is kind of
Hey, Dougie, why are you going that way, by the way?
Well, because there's another door out here. I'm not going through that. No. You go in there and find out what's. You want to do that?
This is a trap, so you need to detect it.
No, there's. All right. Well, I'll detect traps from this doorway. I'm not going in the room to do that.
Yeah, detect traps.
Can't you summon like a creature, a critter?
You see no traps.
Like a fucking earth elemental dude and just open the door for us?
You could.
Sure.
I don't know what Gomez is.
Sure.
Wait, can Gomez summon something that speaks Celestial?
Ooh, that's a good point.
Oh, that's a really good point.
I don't think I could summon something that speaks Celestial. It's like I've second level summon elemental, which is like
elementals are they're not from that plane.
They can open doors though,
and kind of that's it.
Well, are you going to do that, or else am I going to go in? Because I'll go in. I'm not afraid.
I don't care. It's a second level thing. I'll blow a thing. What kind of elemental do we need? What kind of imp whisk whatever?
Something that can open a door. So maybe earth.
Earth? Is that because an earth guy open a door? Sure. I summon an appropriate elemental for a second level spell.
Okay, you cast a spell, and as you cast the spell, suddenly things go awry. And weird things happen. You could tell the spell was totally messed up. And in front of you, a monkey appears. And the monkey goes, oh, and like runs over to one of the trees and climbs up to like grab one of the squirrels.
Oh no! What have we?
I think that's adorable.
What have we discovered though about spells?
It's probably the same thing as the teleportation. Like space is weird. Space time is warped and weird.
So spell malfunction is
so summoning things in, planar travel, teleportation is probably all.
How long do we have the monkey for?
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's like I sustain it for up to a minute or some bullshit like that. Not long.
Well, I guess there's no choice now.
I'm not talking to no monkey, so that's it.
The monkey's playing with the squirrel.
Yeah, I let the monkey play with the squirrel until for 6 seconds, and then
poof, and he disappears.
I don't sustain it.
Does somebody have mage hand?
You literally summon a monkey. I was waiting till somebody
or some type of. Because that's only a 10-foot reach.
No, I go here and then I jump back.
Where are you going?
I go there and then I
don't know
back.
where there is. Okay, you walk in the room. You walk
I
back.
walk in. I try to in one movement go in and
Yep.
then come back.
You're
It
fine.
does tell me if ever I make a dungeon, I am going to highly invest in interior decorating because you need to have very obscure, very threatening-looking abstract art on all of your doors.
Oh, no shit.
Yep. Well, slow people down, right?
You're like, what's this
Absolutely.
door? It's a huge mithril door with a very colorful black hole sucking the door in. No one wants to go even near that
No one
damn
wants to
thing.
touch it. No one wants to touch
You
it.
don't get that shit at IKEA.
Like,
You're like,
what is that?
damn. It's like, I'm not touching that.
It's a Jackson Pollock painting. It's got all kinds of different colors in an obscure pattern. They'll spend 6 hours trying to figure out what the pattern is to open up the secret.
Yeah, I'm not worried. I'm going in.
Oh man.
I go to that door.
Up. Give me a reflex save.
Ah, here we go, John.
John, you rolled a 3 on your
John.
your
What do you
detection.
mean I roll a 3?
I rolled it for you, and you. That's a failure.
Wait. What? Why am I rolling a 3?
No,
I didn't
you
do
did because
anything.
you detected traps, and I rolled a 3 for you, and you didn't see anything.
Oh.
You failed. In other words,
Okay.
you failed at your job.
Well,
And
the good news is
I
it
think
happens
I
to
have-
everyone in the room. Who else is in the room?
no one.
You see, you guys knew exactly what to do. You all stayed outside. You take a whopping, it's not even all that bad, 60, 10 plus 10. You take 35 points of cold damage.
25.
Right. You take 25 points of cold damage. Everything in the room gets frozen. Your legs get frost creeping up your legs, and you're slowed as your legs are kind of like whatever. I'm trying to think of the movie. Terminator 2. Remember Terminator 2? The liquid nitrogen freezes him to the ground. That is what's happening to your legs. They're getting frozen to the ground.
Can I open this door?
It is locked.
All right. I'll come back.
You are no longer slowed, and it looks like that is fine.
All right. So, hey, there's a trap in there. Can you disable it? And I start to heal.
He goes in there to disable the trap. Does it trigger again?
Nope. Now you can see clearly there's miniature snowflake-shaped glyphs on the ground. In this hole, in this 5 foot by 10 foot area. And you're like, oh, I see it now. I see
This
it.
is designed to catch unwary adventurers.
Mm.
If the giant mosaic mural wasn't a hint enough, which oddly enough, Gomez's comment about how to decorate a dungeon, they literally did the exact opposite what you wanted to do. Like the door, why advertise trap here? Like, why do that? Like you do that in front of the door that doesn't have a trap. Can I disable a magic trap?
Yes.
I've never.
Well, here's the thing. You realize that there is no way for you to actually disable this. It looks like it is far past your ability because it uses magic, and you do not have the right accoutrements to do it.
But it doesn't. Does it reset in time? Has it reset?
It's not reset. It's gonna. It looks like it's gonna. It looks like it's gonna take a while for it to reset. So
All right, I'm gonna open up the door.
Locked.
it's locked.
Oh, I'm gonna unlock the door.
Okay, give me a thievery check.
Ooh.
All right, you one
Not bad.
click, one. Nothing.
Oh.
You gotta do a couple more.
I did a quick bio. It's like,
All right, you need to do a couple more.
Ooh, that's not a good one. Oh, we're getting worse and worse as we go. This
That
is
did not
not
work.
good.
You slipped. It were too cold. Your fingers
Dang
are
it.
like nervous. You're getting nervous.
Don't rush me, guys. Oh my god, I'm getting worse and worse.
You're doing terrible, man.
Oh my god, look at these scores. Well, as long as there's no ill effects. Oh my god.
They're waiting for you, but they're like, there
we
you go.
There's a critical success.
You see a little hallway.
Okay. I'm gonna poke my head into the hallway to see. I'm not going into the hallway. Can I move my character to see
Yes.
how far it goes? All right.
It's a hall that goes to the south 15 feet,
All right.
and it
I'm
is
gonna
a
search
door.
searching for traps.
You see that, and you're like, oh, okay, it's a little hall.
Yeah. So all right. So I'm gonna search for traps. I'm gonna step
No
here.
traps.
Okay. I'm gonna step here.
Yep.
Step here, and I assume like they're behind me. All right. I'm gonna search for traps on the door.
No traps.
I'm going to. Well, let's unlock the door.
Door's not locked.
Oh. I'll cancel out my thievery. All right, I open the door.
The walls of this treasure vault are lined with blocks of lead and steel in elaborate patterns. A single sphere of magical illumination gently hovers overhead, casting its light across a magical storehold of material wealth. Shelves along the walls are filled with neat rows of coffers, urns, and small chests. A large chest sits on the floor against the center of the southern wall.
Oh.
It's literally the treasure vault.
Treasure vault. Wait a minute.
This is interesting. This is very interesting. I'm gonna search again for traps for this room. I don't know.
Look around, you smell, you tap, you did all your trapping stuff. You don't see any traps.
All right, I can't figure out what any of this stuff is. Basil, Gomez, get in here. Figure it out. We got a treasure room in here.
I go there.
There's urns. There's a light above you. There's coffers, urns, and chests along the walls.
Well, I'll start with detecting magic. See if there's anything.
Yeah, there's
Fun.
some magic. There's a couple things. Actually, there's nothing. Let me rephrase that. There's nothing that you can detect.
You mean no magic?
No magic, actually, because the room, and it's roomed with
It's a lead line.
lead line, so you couldn't find it on top of it, or exactly.
I'll check for traps on the chest.
There are no traps on the chest.
Is it locked?
It's not even locked.
I'll open it.
You open it. You do find inside the chest, you see not gold, but actually some items. You see a cassock, and
Nice.
you see
Smock.
yes, you see a cassock, and you also see
Gomez might
two
like that.
talismans, battle standards of some sort. That's it. That's just like 3 items in the chest.
All right, guys,
Are
you guys
the
do your
talismans-
inspections.
Are the talismans like the ones we're wearing?
No, it's so those are magic. So now you can see the magic. They were
do
inside the
some
chest.
magic detecting or investigation or arcana or whatever the hell.
Well, now you see that the 3 items in the chest are magic. But that's it. Nothing else.
Let's take a look.
All right. The cassock is a cassock of devotion, and it has religious symbol of Callistra on it. And basically, a cassock of devotion depicts scenes related to the dominions of that deity, serves as a religious symbol of that deity. It doesn't need to be wielded to provide benefit. You gain a +2 bonus to religion checks and a +1 item bonus to divine skills of that deity. So it's basically very good if you worship that
cleric,
deity.
yeah.
Yes, if you're a cleric or a paladin. The other one are, you could tell they're made from traded silver of cold iron, 2 talismans. They're called Dispelling Silver. And it allows you to counteract a single spell active on the target, like an 8th level Dispel magic. And they appear to be battle standards of some sort. It is something that you wear. It is a...
Kind of like a tabard.
yeah, it's like a tabard that you would wear on yourself. They're very old.
I want one of those.
Really? Dispelling Silver?
Yep.
It's a level 17 item.
Right.
Dude, you are definitely out of slots. There's no way. You could only have 10 items.
Who, me?
Oh, yeah. You way past 10 now.
I mean, if you don't count potions, I don't have 10.
Well, this you have to... This is a talisman, so... You have to affix it to armor, shield, or a weapon.
Oh, well, I don't have... Oh, it's a talisman. I see what you're saying. Right.
Yes.
We have talismans already.
Well,
I mean, I could equip it to the hand wraps if I needed to. If I had...
yes, you can. I'll give it to you, but you got to put it on something. And
Are they both of silver? Both
yeah,
talismans?
there's just 2. Dispelling Silvers, they're called. You can look it up.
I don't think they
Not
take a long time.
If I can put it on my hand wrap, I'll put one on there.
Yeah, it's affixed to a weapon. Your strike damages the target, and you're a master with the affixed weapon, and that's the only way you could set it off. And what it does is it counteracts a single spell active on the target. So if they have like a shield, if they have a spell on them,
Right.
you can basically
Some kind of buff. You can take it
you
off.
can take it off them. That's
All
what
right,
it does.
I like it. I take one of those. You could take the other one, Dougie.
Yeah, I'm
Could be
thinking
useful.
of putting
You never know.
one of those on my shield or on my weapons.
Okay. I
I'm
put
going to
it.
see which one of my weapons doesn't have a
Make sure you put it
talisman.
on and then forget you ever did it. There you go.
Right. Well, I wrote it down, so maybe I'll remember.
Maybe.
Probably not.
That's all that's in the chest.
And then coffers of platinum.
Oh yeah, there's thousands and thousands and thousands of gold pieces and silver and platinum in these coffers. Tens of thousands.
I'm going to put that talisman if nobody else wants it. Jason, do you want it for anything?
No, you can take it.
I don't have anything on my rapier, my +3 rapier.
Yeah,
Okay.
go for it.
So I'm going to do that. I think it takes like 10 minutes to do that. That's not a...
All right. You spend 10 minutes while you guys are looking through the gold.
Yeah.
There's like
Yeah.
tens of thousands of gold in there. The urns and coffers are neatly distributed on the shelves.
I mean, this should be ours, right?
Oh, yeah, it's ours. Oh, yeah. Finders keepers. Those are
Are
rules.
you taking it?
We can distribute it to the poor. And
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I mean, we don't want copper, right? I don't think we even want silver.
Well,
we want
it's-
it all. We
it's
want it all. We want it all.
22,700 gold pieces.
Yeah, we take it.
You not
bag
want
it
it?
home,
I
man.
mean, I'll give it to the poor
Of
and the
course we're
needy
gonna
if you
take
want
it.
it. You
No,
sure?
Hey, why wouldn't he take it? Why are we not taking it?
No, we're
It's
taking
crazy.
it.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
I
ours.
think Lobang went insane because I actually heard him say he was gonna like give it away.
Yeah. I was gonna give it to the needy of Absalom.
Don't worry, I'm gonna make sure your portion goes to the needy.
My share goes to the needy.
Yes, yeah. In fact, you lose your lot. I marked you down as charity, and the other 3 of you have to tithe 10%. So I'm just letting you know.
is this high standard or low grade silver? This talisman.
Neither. It is magic.
That's high grade, right?
No, it's nothing.
Oh.
It doesn't count as anything. It's called Dispelling Silver. It's an
It only
actual.
matters when it's weapons or armor.
Yeah, it does that. That does not count as anything. You don't have to worry about that.
Oh,
right.
I thought it gave it a silver quality.
Nope.
Nope. It's just magic.
Yeah, nobody.
It's
You
called Dispelling Silver. It's look it up.
You can choose to dispel something that's on a target that you hit.
It's literally just got a weird name.
Okay, that's
So if they have like regeneration spell on them, you could like dispel that, make it go away.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's even more useful, but it's funny that I didn't
Sorry.
understand what I was doing.
All right,
Okay.
so let's go to the next door. You ready?
Searching for secret doors. This is mostly money. I guess these are powerful talismans, but it seems strange to put all of this. I mean, the doors, like this mithril door is probably more valuable than the treasure it's guarding. That mithril is very,
Mithra.
yeah, it's good stuff, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if mithril is a coinage in this world though, right? I don't think it is.
No.
There's no mithril pieces or anything.
No.
But regardless, so I think check your secret door and
Is mithril AL equipment is renowned for lightness, durability, and effectiveness. Devils and lycanthropes.
Well-
Lycanthropies and devils.
Nope. No secret doors.
All right. About face. That's a good room.
yeah.
I'm starting to feel where the bad guys are going to be. I have a feeling they're not behind the second door that we're. All right, so I'm going to.
You're opening that door.
The last one on the east.
What is Jason doing?
I'm here.
I don't know. It looks like you pressed the button.
Oh, sorry. I accidentally bumped something.
Yeah, accidentally. Okay, what are you gonna do?
Just flexing your muscles. I'm searching for secret traps and then unlocking it if
No
it's
traps.
locked.
It's not locked.
I open it.
You see a hallway.
Oh, crazy.
A 25-foot hallway to another door.
Oh, this is a trap. This is such
That's
a
all
trap.
you.
Yeah, I know. Let me tell you, this is like fucking trap central. I'm searching for traps.
I'm getting very paranoid.
No, look at that door. Look at that freaking hallway. That's crazy.
You don't see anything. You're like, it looks like a
Map
pretty
doesn't
normal
even
hallway
go
to
that
me.
far. When I know the doorway goes off to the map, oh God! All right, I'm going here.
So
I'm searching for traps.
Yeah,
by the way,
you don't see anything.
I'm doing. I'm
You're
searching for
you're
traps
tapping. You're searching. You're like you have like canary. You're whistling. Nope, nothing.
Yeah. Okay.
Nothing.
I'm searching for traps on the door. Nothing.
Nothing.
All right, open it. We'll watch
I don't
from
know.
here.
All right. Yeah, I bet you will. All right, I will open it.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
Oh, but it's a creepy room.
Oh yeah, this is a totally safe room.
The floor of this chamber is paved in fine white marble, polished to a gleaming shine. The room's center, however, is taken up by a black stone scrying pool surrounded with glowing runes, its waters displaying an image of ancient Absalon from high above. Sitting on a desk along the south wall is a map of ancient Absalon, as well as stacks of yellowed parchment papers.
There's nobody in the room that we can tell.
Nope.
I suspect somebody. Give me that true sight. Who has the true sight potion?
I don't know if anyone even took it.
All right. Well,
I think I took it actually.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, here, give it. I'm gonna drink it and.
Lomang took
But
it.
wait, doesn't Basil have?
I have
true
a
sight?
natural ability, the equivalent of true sight.
Yeah, that was the whole discussion about that.
All right.
Why don't you
Well,
take a look?
Basil, do you want to go first?
Sure, let me scoot up to the front.
All right.
I'll go in. I got you back.
All right, step into the room and look around.
You look around. It's a cool room.
Yeah, why is it so big? Why is this like is it filled with stuff or is it like just ceremonial?
There's books and parchments and things.
Well,
and
Is this
It
this
looks-
a pool with a water elemental in it in the center?
Nope. It looks like the pool is a scrying pool. It looks like this was the battle headquarters.
Ah,
oh, and so wait, you said in the pool is ancient Absalom?
Yes.
Is that where,
Mm-hmm. An image
I wonder if
from
we were to-
high above.
I wonder if so. It's like to survey the battle from above in when they had the battle when this thing was around.
And to the south, you see parchment, layers of parchment on the table, and a big map of ancient Absalom on the wall.
is it in common, the parchment? Or Elven?
Or orc.
Actually, doesn't say. Let's see, what was it? Well, it would be the same thing he always did. He was a weird guy. You could tell these are definitely Carnus's notes because he would write. He would write in infernal but celestial. Like he would use one language for another, which made it
Right.
super
he would
difficult.
like use the lettering of infernal, but like the language of it
Celestial,
something
yes.
like
Yep, he was weird.
that. Yeah, no, because he has the duality thing going on.
Correct. Yeah, there's actually tons of papers and maps and battle plans. Like you'll see this, these are definitely battle plans.
That's cool. I wonder if you were to jump in, would you go back in time to ancient Absalom?
So Lomang sees the map. There appears to be runes across it. The map and other notes are written in his hand exclusively in Celestial using the demonic alphabet. There you go.
Right, yeah.
You need to know both to decipher it. There's a lot here, though, actually. This is like a gold mine, you can tell. There's a lot.
I feel like we're missing a lot of stuff
You are. You're
because we
missing a
don't
lot.
have that language. So.
Well, this one is because this is literally his headquarters. Looks like this was his headquarters, his private chambers.
if I remember correctly, he attacked Absalom, right?
Yeah, remember he tried.
Yeah.
This was the headquarters. He was attacking Absalom to get the Starstone.
Right,
And
to get the Starstone, and this is like his operations
Yes.
room where he can watch what's going on
Yes.
in real time with
Yes.
scrying.
Yes.
But it's weird how it's set to ancient. Like, could we use it to like see Absalom now?
Maybe. You actually
Dougie's gonna poke his
see-
sword into the water.
You do? Okay. You poke into the water. It's just regular water. You actually do see on the map, there's pins on the map.
Interesting. Well, where are the
Many.
pins?
Are there tons of pins or
A couple. Yeah.
Are there a plethora of pins?
There's a plethora. There's a plethora of pins.
There are pinatas.
Yes.
do we recognize the areas that the pins
Definitely.
are?
Yeah.
Oh, so let's have a list.
It's just
Where-
throughout all of Absalom. Like anything that's been around since 1619, you will see that there's pins and pretty much all it's Absalom, it's all the main areas. Most of it appears to be the walls, the palace, like main areas of Absalom.
So it's like his battle plans is what it looks like.
You think so? Yeah.
His targets and stuff.
So
yeah.
there's the pool in the center. On the wall, there's maps, and then there's pins on the maps.
While we're looking at all that, Dougie's gonna walk the perimeter searching for secret doors.
And actually, Gomez, do you think you could operate this scrying pool or Basil?
You're probably not me.
I will do an Arcana check, see if I can understand how it works. I don't know.
You could set it for home, and we could jump through and go home this way.
Give me
Send it to the future.
occultism check.
Dougie wants to see dinosaurs.
We're going to jump through randomly. We're going to appear in early 30s old Earth. One of us will fall in love,
Exactly.
but it'll
And
be
we-
tragic.
You gotta not like. mess up.
We'll be transported back to the future. Absalom doesn't exist. It is a
Right,
wasteland.
Right, because you messed up. We didn't get into World War II.
True.
That was an issue.
So wait, can you substitute Arcana for
I believe so.
We
Let me
didn't
go
get into
double.
Dragon
Let me go
Lance.
read
Dragon
the
Lance
feat.
didn't.
But I thought the whole point of it is I could have substituted Arcana for any of the like spell knowledge checks. Please hold. Unified theory. You've started to make a meaningful connection about the common underpinnings of the four traditions of magic and magical essences, allowing you to understand them all through an arcane lens. Whenever you use a skill action or skill feat that requires a nature, occultism, or religion check,
all right, you got it.
you can use Arcana instead.
You recognize that this entire chamber operates as if it was under the effects of a permanent consecrate ritual to the demonic four horsemen. Dun, dun, dun! In fact, you recognize that the scrying pool was carved from basilit taken from Abaddon, specifically the former domain of Chalerios, the twice ridden. So this was literally made from the four horsemen of the apocalypse, this chamber. Yeah. In fact, you can tell this is a palatial chamber. It's about 3,000 years old. There's a map on the desk along the south wall. There's tons of notes. You also notice that the pins, when you look closely, are magical and have gems on them, and looks like you can touch them, and they would probably affect the scrying pool.
Oh, so touch the gem and it'll show that spot. I do that. I touch the gem.
You touch the gem. As you touch a gem, the scrying pool in the room center focuses to that location.
Interesting. That's very cool. All right. I like that. I touched the gem that's on the palace.
Do you really?
I do.
Which palace?
There's more than one palace.
Well, which one? Tell me specifically which one.
How do you know?
I was thinking the palace of the ruler of Absalom.
Interesting. As you touch that pin and it zooms onto the palace, you notice something interesting.
Something looking back. Oh no.
Not quite.
All's coming from inside the palace.
Lomang is a moron.
I'm not. I have an 8 intelligence.
Yes, you are. He is a moron. He
Give
believes
me
only what he reads in the New
a,
York Post.
What is the historic I'm looking for?
Knowledge. I have some kind of knowledge check.
Society. Oh, you rolled a 6. You have no idea what the fuck you're looking at. You're like, cool!
I'm like, hey, guys, look at this. Look at what do you make of this?
The rest of you can give me society checks. Because this is
not
Absalom from
Dougie.
3,000 years ago.
Yeah.
That would be Arcana, probably.
It's not
Society
Arcana.
is
society.
recent.
It's society.
Wow.
Well,
Dougie
it's
doesn't
or
know that.
history. Do you have history?
No.
Basil once again comes through because you're all morons. Basil!
Pretty much.
Oh, yeah. You notice something interesting. You notice. And you know the main palace pretty well. You see, there was a plan to use a secret tunnel under the palace.
In
sneak in.
in honor of Vanessa, and Rob, secret tunnel. Sorry.
Well, not only is it a secret tunnel, but you're like, wait, I've never heard about that. You don't think you've ever seen that before or know anything about it. Shame you can't read notes or understand anything. Otherwise, this could be really useful information.
No kidding.
Because that's how he was going to plan to go in and steal the Starstone and do it. You're like, oh, this can mean
So there's
something.
a secret tunnel that leads to where the Starstone is?
Well, into where that woman is. The head of power of the palace. The palace with the chalice. And the pestle and the vessel and the brew and the true.
Well, that's cool. I wonder if that tunnel is still there. I bet it is. All right, so let's Basil, stand there, and Gomez too. Look into this pool. I'm going to press the different buttons and take a look at the different things. And I cycle through them so they can get a good look at each one.
Yeah. You actually could look around and you can
I press the different pins.
You press the different pins. It basically goes around, and you could tell this was definitely like the battle plans for invading Absalon. It's ancient and old though, and
So, like, the main thing is that there is a tunnel that no one knew about that probably could still be there.
I mean, all of it. It looks like there's a lot of things, but Basil, knowing his history, knows that there's no way into that palace. There just isn't, because it's a palace, and like the only way in is basically through the front door, but it looks like there is very clearly a tunnel, and you're like, whoa, wait, what?
the tunnel doesn't originate here, though, right?
No.
Not in this room, but somewhere down here, maybe?
No, actually, no. It's like off the seawall. It looks like way off on the distance, off the seawall, there's a small hole, and then if you go through that hole, it will lead underground into the palace. Like, very far away. Nowhere near here.
So that is...
literally the other side of Absalon.
Because we're going to use that someday. The Tunnel of Terror.
Maybe.
All right. I think we're done in here, right? We should go to there's a door to the north, Dougie.
Well, if you could read stuff, there'd be more, but you can't read it.
I know. That's the problem. We should take the notes. We'll take the notes with us, though, because we could probably read them tomorrow.
Is it an amount that we could gather up, or?
Yeah. You could just throw it in your pouch. There's not that many. It's a couple notebooks worth. That's all.
Then we'll do that with an eye towards perhaps comprehending languages on the morrow.
Sure. If you want to do the poor man's comprehend languages. You got it.
All right, I'm going to look for traps on this door.
And you get just like ripping through this place. You didn't even go in the other rooms. All right.
We'll get there. It's taking our own sweet time.
Nope. No traps.
I open it.
Okay.
Uh-oh. I see something.
Yep. Little guy. This private study is simple but palatial. A small desk and a padded chair for study are both intricately carved with the images of tortured angels. A gleaming chandelier sheds down light, refracted by hundreds of gleaming crystals. The light centers on a black scorch mark burned into the floor that resembles a laughing fiend. Standing next to the desk is a golden stand with a shallow depression filled by a purple cushion, while below it, the floor is littered with a pile of glowing soul gems, all crusted with a coating of dried, sticky phlegm. Nasty. Anyhow, as soon as you enter the room, you see a little floating dude. It is, see if I have a picture of what he looks like. I mean, I know I do. See if I can find
Yeah,
it.
I'm trying to zoom in and I can't tell
Day's
what's
too small. Hold on. Yeah, that's what he looks like.
Oh, crazy. Holy moly. Ormus, who sups on angels. Oh, this guy is a bad guy. This guy is probably... Oh, this guy's a very, very, very bad guy. Oh, man.
You don't know. You don't know anything about
Yeah, I know.
No,
I know.
angel supping is generally not a reputable hobby.
Yeah, look at him. That guy's a devil. He's definitely bad.
Anyhow, he's just floating in here, and he looks over to you.
He also looks like there's like, I want to say like the Final Fantasy games, or one of the JRPGs has those little guys that you attack them and then they blow up and do damage.
Well, Jason knows that this is Rabazel. It's a kosha demon. It's basically like a pet. It's like literally like a little pet. And as you enter, he looks at you all and he says, "Ah, wretched mortals, candles of soul sniffing, blabbering, and breathing as you wait to be snuffed. Welcome, welcome."
Interesting.
He's
There's
just
no
sitting there
combat.
smiling at you.
Yeah, unlike the great troll debacle of 2023, I do not immediately try to kill this guy, and I think this is some RP encounter-ness, and we got to talk to him.
Yep, talk to him.
Oh, my instinct is to charge in and attack. So I'll let you guys.
Gomez, brandish your RP-ness.
I'll go in. I'll be your bodyguard.
Ho there, denizen of the immortal nether plains. I greet thee. I greet thee from a standpoint of neutrality. How it goes, the aeons you must have spent here.
Looks at you and says, "Ah, the first to explore my master's inner sanctum since the tower's destruction. Welcome, welcome. I've been watching you and watching your adventures. Most amusing, most amusing."
All right, so I'm diplomatizing. I'm trying to make a favorable impression.
So she already seems to be pretty happy with you. Seems to be amused by you.
Cool.
First entertainment she's had in thousands of years.
Great. So what do we want out of this conversation?
I want to kill him.
It's a she.
Well, hypothetically, if we were going to talk, what do we want out of this conversation?
How long have you been here?
Since my master fell.
Where did your master fall?
Oh, during the battle, I believe. I have been down here ever since. I could not see where he fell or whence he fell from, but I know he must be dead, as he never came back for me.
So I'm surprised. Are you bored? I mean, I'm surprised you're not insane. Everybody else so far that we've run across in there, just from being in isolation for so long, has been driven mad.
Oh, a few thousand years, but this is nothing in the life of one as myself. Thousands of years is a mere moment.
Well, that's an admirable outlook, I must say.
Yes, I wish for the peace I experienced as a child in Nirvana. In fact, if you wish to destroy me, please kill me so I can be sent back to my childish home, because I've been stuck here ever since with this warped magic. I cannot leave. So please kill me. Let me to rejoin my master. Destroy me if you must. And sort of just puts its head up.
If I were to, well, let me ask your advice. Maybe we don't have to kill you. If I were to cast a spell, banish upon you, would that work? I know the normal rules don't necessarily apply here.
I have no idea. I
Do you
couldn't
know
tell
what's
you.
causing the warped magic?
Oh, the radiant spark, but of course.
The radiant spark.
Tell us about the radiant spark.
It's why you're here, I presume.
Do we know anything about what he's talking about?
I don't.
It's literally the whole reason you came here.
Yeah,
A radiant spark?
I've lost the plot. That's how profoundly I've lost the plot.
Oh right, we were
Over
helping
the
that
dungeon crawl.
that one lady get back the weapon or whatever. Right? Radiant Sparks that.
Yeah, what is it? What are we doing? I need to recap. I honestly, God, I need to recap.
That angel, that creature we freed when we were in the digger needed to recover a magic weapon of some sort. I thought it was like a staff, but it was maybe it's not.
And that's the radiant
There's
spark.
the cane of the maelstrom, which can redo and warp reality. She went to go arrest the Primarch, but found out that she's actually has part of what's his name, the bad I forgot which evil god is like. She's like part evil god now. Yeah, like Norgarbur, like part Norgarbur. So she couldn't touch her. So the radiant spark is literally the gleaming essence of celestial bound within it from ancient times. It's an artifact, and it allows you to basically counteract godlike powers. And you need it to get her because she's literally protected by a divine being. And he was going to use the radiant spark to, it was going to be part of the goal to sort of,
Okay, so I was one MacGuffin behind.
yeah, the radiant spark is the whole reason you're here, because she said it was definitely here. This is the last place it probably was, because he was going to use the radiant spark to get the Starstone. And she knows of it because she has her god people. Like, she's literally an agent of the gods, and they know of it.
All right, so tell you what, Ormus, tell us everything we need to know to get the radiant spark, and our friend Dougie here will help you on your way to Nirvana. How's that sound?
Let me think.
All right, I'll sit in the chair while you're thinking.
Oh, another thing.
However, if you attack me, every creature in here will simultaneously attack you. It sort of was a cruel joke that Karnas put on me. So, if you wish to be converged upon every creature in this place simultaneously, go right ahead.
Well,
Like, what creature in this place? What is he talking about?
Yeah, we're kind of systematically killing every creature in this place anyway, so maybe we should go kill them all and then come back and then we can talk. How's that?
If you wish. You think you can take on an army of adamantium golems?
Oh yeah, there's those.
Those guys. All right, so
Good
we're at
point.
an impasse. What's your suggestion?
Oh, nothing. I could also leave here if you retrieve the radiant spark. That is actually the better of the two. Because if you take it and leave with it, the warp energy around here will probably fade, and I can leave once and for all.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. So let's do that. So how do we get the radiant spark?
The radiant spark. And then as soon as she tries to talk about it, like, her words come out and they're garbled. Like,
Oh boy. The same fucking thing is happening in solo leveling right now. It's like too much information. You can't have this information yet.
like she's like, oh, I will tell you how you got it. You are going to be blah, 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 blah. And she's like, did you follow all of that?
No, it was garbled in transmission.
Oh.
However,
Oh.
are you able to read your master's notes?
Yes, of course.
See, Nate, can you do that for us? Like, we've gathered them together. We want to figure out a way to get you out of here. So, can you read them to us?
If you wish.
I wish.
How long is that going to take?
Okay.
Well, it might be a handout, maybe.
No, there's no
If we're lucky.
handout. There's no
No.
handout. By the way, there's tons of notes and books and stuff. There's a lot of cool stuff in here. Like, there is just
Oh, in this room, there's
yeah,
books and
spell
stuff?
books. There's a shit ton of stuff in this
Wow.
room. Like, just tons. Yeah, she can read it. You can tell. Actually, Gomez knows. She tries to tell you what to do, but it looks like she's affected by like a gaze or something. Gaze.
Right.
Like-
yeah, that's like a compelled to do something or not do something.
Yeah, she can't seem to talk about it as if she was in something. She was compelled to know, even if she wanted to, the words don't come out in any recognizable language.
Right. And so is it likely there's a loophole, like can we pull some kind of rules lawyery trick where, like you can't talk about it, but you could write about it. If she can't write about it, she can draw cryptic images that will give us a clue.
Interpretive dance.
Oh, it's here. It's definitely here. You know it's here. And it's nearby. Like, that's all she can tell you. As of, like, what or how or where it is, that you don't know. But
getting
it's
close.
really close. In fact, she can show you where it is.
All right, yeah, that's what we're after.
She's, like, starts flying through
And now
here.
she hasn't been past that door in
Let's go.
3,000 years.
No, she was watching you within the scrying pool the whole time. That's how she's been watching you. She's been,
Oh, well, so
she's
she
like
can-
watching
she
you
can
like on
do-
TV.
Oh, okay. So she can go around all
Come
over.
on, guys, you gotta follow along.
All right,
Come on.
let's do it.
And she comes right here and she says, "Do you see this door here?"
Dougie, how did you miss this door?
I did
here?
a whole search of the room. The
You
fucking.
missed that door, Dougie.
Are you serious?
Dougie,
If it's one fact of thieves,
Fucking stupid. It
you will
is so
detect every
annoying. I hate
door
this
except the one you
character.
want. You will
This
detect
class
every
is
trap except
awful.
the one that gets you.
Oh, I hate this.
Do not feel bad, Dougie. It is only I who can see and activate
Oh,
this
wow,
door.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, that makes me feel so much better. Yeah.
Unless you are a legendary master thief, in which case you too could find it, but obviously you are not.
Wow, that's so true. Truer words were never spoken in this hall.
She's throwing
Gomez,
down,
you did-
throwing down the gauntlet on you.
Gomez,
there.
Dougie, you did try to look in here for secret door,
Well, you
right?
know, if you drank
It
that
does- it
potion, you would have
doesn't
found
matter.
that secret door in like 10 seconds.
Your instincts were right to drink that potion that I have.
I
Yeah,
know.
which I don't have, which you do have.
In my backpack. Yeah.
I know. If you drank it, you would
Worthless
have
in
found
your
it, by the
fucking
way.
backpack.
But you didn't do it. She tells you the passphrase
It's hell. It's hell
is,
sometimes.
"With this gift of my master, I cause angels to weep. If you say that while touching the door, it will open. But I warned you." And as she tries to warn you, you just hear, you're like,
We don't get the warning. We
No.
get the trap. All right, Dougie, step up. From over
so
here.
awful.
We'll go over here. Watch from over there. She moved away.
So
like,
I gotta.
oh,
It's
like-
okay. I don't care. Yeah, sure. Why
It's
not?
like,
I open it.
oh,
I open
Like,
it.
you did not even go to the library, though. Are you sure you wish to go and find the Radiant Spark? There's-
Where's the library?
To the north of the forest. You never even bothered.
Oh, that's true. We didn't go there
yeah,
yet.
we didn't go there yet. Well, this
I
is
think we should go to the library.
Even though we seem like we can't read half the things. Maybe we
Yeah,
should.
but
yeah, I
she can
know.
read
It's-
stuff. She can read
All
that
right, let's
stuff.
go to the library.
All right,
Maybe,
yeah, let's
maybe
go
there's
to the
information about the Radiant Spark, or yeah.
Let's go up to the library. Let's go up to the library.
We'll put in
Reading
general.
Rainbow. Reading Rainbow.
We'll put in general chat. Where's the library in Stormwind?
Whoop, right here. The door. Look, you got a little friend. You wanted to kill her. She's like
Where's
helping out.
Mancrick's wife?
What?
Exactly.
I still want to kill her.
Mancrick's wife.
You don't want to kill her. You'd lose.
No.
You
We'll
would-
summon the.
No, it's not
No.
even. It's she doesn't do anything. It's nothing to do with her. It's the guy who built this place protected her. It's her pet. She was his pet. She hated him, but she was the pet. There's a door. What do you do?
I do not search for traps.
Do you
I
open it?
open up the door.
Whoop!
Oh no. What's in here? I see something. I see something out of the corner of my eye over here.
That's a lot of stuff. The shelves of this private library are filled with perfectly preserved ancient books. A long wooden table about 3 feet tall sits at the chamber's center. Padded seated cushions are tucked under the table. Magical lamps still burning despite the centuries of dust that have accumulated on every surface light the entire room. In addition, you see 3 large creatures. Maruts, you know what they are. They are just sort of hovering. And then you see right here a woman. Actually, I'll show you what she looks like. Because it's horrible! Want to see what she looks like?
Sure.
Now that you sold it. Well, that's not that.
Oh, Ressia the Blessed.
Well, her eyes are been gouged out with crystals.
A former angel, I imagine.
And she is just floating there. And she looks at you indifferently as she's just wandering around floating. Seems to be arranging the books.
It's the librarian.
Yes, excuse me, miss. We came to register and get the library cards.
Yep. We need a periodical on the Radiant Shard, please.
She silently
Could you direct
hovers
us to your
amongst
Dewey
the
Decimal
books.
catalog?
Her wings, desiccated, withered, and bereft of feathers. Her face laced with scar tissue and broken shards of crystal embedded into her eye sockets in mockery of her former service.
Wow, this guy really didn't like angels. He really messed them up.
Big issue.
This
Lot
guy,
of
this guy
issues.
has a lot of... He
A
has
lot of family issues.
Frankly, needed some therapy.
Are we going in? Because I'll go in.
Yeah, let's go in. Let's go in.
Yeah.
I go in.
She looks around the little archidemon and says, "Everything you need can be found here, although you must first convince Oresia that you mean no harm." And points to the angel librarian.
Actually, you could tell by my expressions and poise and use of etiquette that, of course, I mean no harm.
She looks at you. By
Aren't I charming?
what authority do you touch the master's books?
Authority. We were actually seeking for we were like hoping to get a library card.
Are you with Armis, who sups on angels?
Yeah,
Yes.
Ormus?
Yes.
This is our buddy right here.
Yes.
Hey, Ormus.
Armis is
She
giving up
nods
hospital.
at you and says, "You may pass," and goes back to
Thank you very
her
much.
own little thing.
What are these other things? The 1, 2s, and 3. What is that?
They're Morats. They're aeons. They're inevitable monitors, and they're literally just guards of their... Let's see, what do they do? They airwalk. They... nasty. They do things like chain lightning, earthquake harm. They're just basic. They're just guards. They have the fists of thunder and lightning. Sound
Ooh,
familiar?
I have that.
I
Yeah, I
know.
have
They
that.
have the same thing as you. How about that? It's kind of cool, actually. It's exactly what they have. Yep,
They have that.
they do have that.
All right. Cool. So this is I'm not much for the book learning, but what can we find in here that would be useful?
You're like, you recognize right away, or at least Basil does, this library is older than the oldest library in Galarian, in Upsilon. Like, this is predates anything that you know. And, like, you're like, okay, probably a gold mine. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, the scholars, the mages, there's a lot of people who would love this.
Yeah, no, this is insane how old this is. And
They
This
would
historian.
not have any of our newspaper articles. in
they would
Absalom
not.
today.
In fact, this is over 3,000 years old. This would be like finding a Library of Alexandria. That's what this is like finding.
Nice.
There's a lot here, but it's probably at least a day of like book learning and reading of whatever you might want to learn about. But you could probably find out a lot about a lot of things. Probably couldn't hurt. If you want.
Well, let's start cracking the books, I guess. I mean, I'll watch what you guys read.
Yeah, I don't read.
Yeah, we could research the Radiant Spark. We could also look at maybe information about the castle, see if there's any further information.
Yeah, there's tons of stuff. I mean, you just look at it real quick. It's basically books and loose collection of documents covering the history of Galarian, Absalon, Eridan's rise to divinity, and the detailed history of the Starstone. Damn. It's like, wow, this is like beyond a gold mine. Probably priceless. You probably will now go down in history if you survive, if you manage to bring this back intact.
I mean, if it's got enough information on the Starstone, I may want to take the challenge.
You will definitely have a leg up, I'll tell you that much. But can you read the languages they're in?
I could learn to read.
You better learn to read.
I could learn to read. I could.
It's all in those weird languages.
I mean, I'd have to.
Some of
level
it's
up.
in common, but it's very ancient common.
You know what's interesting though is at level 20, like there is. I think I told you that there is this monk specific ability that's like the tongue of the earth and moon or whatever, and it's like you get every language and everything. You get it all.
You're like, you didn't think you'd be needing it, but now you're thinking.
I mean, if it can
maybe.
Yeah, because if you take the test of the Starstone and win, you become a god.
Yes, that's all we need, low man god.
Oh my god, that'd be so good. I would be benevolent.
You know what?
God.
If you make it through this and you take that, you can go do the test of the Starstone to see if you become a god.
I think I might have to.
You'd probably be allowed. They have to allow you, but you'll definitely be allowed. Level 20 and save Absalon. Yeah, you would they'll allow you.
And he was never seen again.
Well, that's the thing. Either you're never seen again. You'd actually probably be able to do, because the first thing is getting to it, and it's surrounded by a bottomless pit, but you could get right to it, no problem. See, you already have a lot of tools. You actually have a lot of tools, and it is surrounded by a mountain of skeletons. That's
nice. But all it takes is one like reading challenge, and I'm out.
Hey, King Kalen did it, and he doesn't even know how he did it. He woke up and just was a god. You could do that too.
I could. I'm gonna hang out with him because he is my god. That guy. Wow. All right. Oh, I think we start looking for stuff about the Radiant Shard.
Okay, you can start doing that. What are you guys doing?
I look for their young fiction section.
You can find it. There's a whole section about the kids and their lives in Absalon. Little adventures that the boy detectives went on.
The equivalent of Hardy Boys, Nancy Drew.
Yes, it's the Nancy Drew Hardy Boy mysteries.
I look for the one that has the most pictures.
You got it. There's a lot of pictures in these books. I'll tell you that much. What do the rest of you do?
I'm gonna see if I can find any information about the Radiant Spark.
All right. It's going to take you a day, so you guys can rest here if you want.
Right. You can attune. We can actually you could get your spell back for comprehend language.
Yeah, you can. In fact, for a fact, no one's going anywhere. I mean, you probably don't want to spend a year here, but
right. This place has been like completely in stasis for
3,000 years, and you've killed most of the things here, and Omerius, who sups on angels, is kind of hanging around with you guys. Totally evil, but as having fun with you guys.
Is it a demon or a devil?
It's a daemon.
Oh, daemon, right? The neutral evil version.
Yeah, they're neutral evil. They are so bored that they're having the time of their lives of you like just hanging out, because they're like, yeah,
we're entertainment.
Oh yeah, she loves it. She's like, yeah, this is great. She's like totally just hanging out with you.
Did you see when I stepped on that frost trap? Wasn't that funny?
She's like, ha, 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 ha. I was wondering if you could find it, but that thief of yours, and comes and whispers over to you. It's like, is it really a thief, or is he just some big, like warrior guy? I can't
He swings a
tell.
sword. You know.
There are no thieves in Absalom.
I don't know. You Lomang appear to be pretty good at thieving.
Yeah, I'm not bad. I'm not bad. I have my moments, and that's just my lesser half. But wait, Dougie, are you actually a thief or a rogue? What do they call it?
Well, thief is a type of rogue.
Oh, thief is a type of rogue. Okay,
Yeah.
so you're a rogue.
Yeah.
You should be a monk next time.
Yeah, you should be a
Yeah,
monk. You should be a monk next
That's
time.
easy mode.
Yeah.
I'd rather challenge myself.
In fact, Lomang is such a better thief, he finds a secret door.
Oh no!
Right here.
Sure, don't care. Don't care. Doesn't
Wow, Dougie's not happy.
I don't. I just whatever.
You're like, hey, look! As you're looking through the books, like one of the books opens and there's actually a door in the bookshelf. Like the oldest,
the classic,
oldest book trap. It's the oldest.
Yep.
Pull it. It has a little lever on it.
Yes.
It's the oldest trick in the book, and that's actually also the book.
Right.
Yes. Lomang's like, look over here, Dougie. Look. Get it. Open it.
Yeah, I open it.
Oh. Do you wish to go into this little thing?
I don't see a door, but yes.
Okay. You pull the lever. Okay, hold. All right, hold on. Hold on. Woohoo.
Oh, look at that. Look what I found, Dougie.
A small library annex features a single round table and a chair at its center. Shelves of pristine books and scrolls line the north and south walls. It's not really a secret room. It's secret, but it's like
concealed. It's not a
It's like a little reading room. It wasn't like super secret. It was more like a silly secret room.
Ooh, I totally want to be in there. I sit in that chair. I put my book on the table, and I'm
you're
reading.
like cool. Yeah, no, there's a lot of spell books in this room. Like a lot, by the way.
You guys use spell books though?
I can't.
I don't.
Since I'm a wizard, I could actually.
Oh yeah,
I don't.
that's a big deal for wizards.
Even if I'm kind of like the fake Etsy wizard, I can still learn spells the same way.
Might as well go in there and check them out. There's spells in there.
I guess maybe I'll start my research there then.
Yeah, like I mean, if it's timeless in here, we don't really need to eat.
Yeah.
We can just hang out here for a while.
Yeah, there's a ton of spell books in here.
Dougie picks up a spell book and smells it. And then
Put that down.
Okay, as you pick up the book,
tastes it.
as you pick up the book and taste it, give me a will save.
Oh no.
Yeah, but I make my will saves.
Not always. That's a good will save.
It's like critical success is what that is.
Excellent job. Let's see. Good news is you feel a wave of magic appear over you. And now, give me an Arcana check. And anyone else can try to help as the book flies open and you hear screaming and yelling as if something is trying to get out.
13. What do I learn?
You completely beyond. It's not even close. You needed a 50.
But What does the book taste like, though?
Oh, it tastes ancient and old. You all try to help it. You're like, no,
And cinnamon.
close the book. You're like, oh, it was in here for a reason, and you can't. It's not even close. There's no chance. And out of the book, this creature appears.
Oh, a Mikaros? What is that?
Mikaros. Hold on a second.
When he appears, I look up from my book. I put my hand across my lips and I go,
Nice.
Good one. That's a good one.
Either that or someone's getting banished.
Hold on. Is there a picture of
I don't know if any
Mikaros?
of that works.
Oh, that's right.
Give me a second. There's not a picture of. I thought there was. Oh, wait. Sorry. Hold on. I'm just looking at something up. I want to show you the picture of what this looks like.
Looks like he's got bat wings. That's for sure.
Or demon wings. Or
Oh, that's what they. Oh. Are you ready?
Ray.
I gotta tell you, if initiative gets rolled, I'm calling the librarian because there's a disturbance in the library. And
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure.
Razia.
Does this count as the main library, though?
So that is what you see.
Some kind of bondage demon.
As this creature, this demon, devil, angel thing comes out, 10 foot by 10, looks at you all and laughs in your faces. It's like, free, and teleports away.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay, that was strange.
And then Arias comes in and says, "Oh, Mikaros is free." Well,
How did it do? I want to know how it did the teleportation. Armus, how did it do the teleportation? Teleportation's all screwed up in here because of all the business.
You're almost getting a little Seinfeld there. What's with the teleportation?
Yeah, what's the teleportation? What did it
well,
do
I
that?
bet you Mikaros doesn't know and just randomly teleported somewhere else within the ruins. So it didn't go anywhere. It probably tried to leave, but it is
Yeah, that's what
stuck
happened to
here.
me.
Well, I guess we'll encounter Mikaros again in the future.
Yeah, who is Mikaros?
Oh, Mikaros. The Ravanans. They're hunters, binders, and devourers of celestials. They're quite evil. Hold on. That's my computer's crashing.
Oh, really?
No, not really. They hate celestials. Hate angels in particular. They wish to destroy all angels and everything to do with angels.
boy,
He'll feel right at home here.
are these celestials in the librarians?
They're monitors. They're
They're not. Are
they're
they
not
they're not
celestials.
celestials.
Yeah, they're not celestials.
Okay.
Basically, they hunt, bind, devour, and kill. They love to find celestials, love to find angels, defeat them, torture them, and devour their souls.
Wow.
And they
Not-
are,
yeah, that's
yeah,
evil.
like this was probably kept in here, like for the battle. It was sort of like a holding cell. Mikaros is somewhere in here. I guess we'll find out if it's an ally or an enemy. Who knows? But they're
Probably, yeah, it's probably an enemy.
they're
I mean,
flying around. You got a new
I might
person
have-
hanging around,
Dougie's made a friend already.
and you'll be totally fine. They're only level 22, so don't worry about it.
Well, he's
Yeah.
friendly to me because I freed him.
That's right. You did free him.
Dougie
Okay,
picks
we'll
up the
go with
next
that.
book.
Now, there are more things.
Stop
that can
picking
be-
up books.
Not. You pick up another book?
Scrapped in these books. Like,
Maybe. Do you pick up another book?
You're stocking the dungeon. You should restock the dungeon.
Yeah, you know what? Why not? Let's pick up another book. Let's see what happens.
Nothing happens to that book.
Oh, what does it taste like?
It tastes ancient and old and gross.
Ah,
make a fortitude save.
By the way, you do find some pretty cool spells that you've never heard of before, ever.
That's cool. Like ancient
really?
spells, forgotten magics.
Divinity Leech and Prismatic Shield.
Interesting.
You want those? Man, I wish I was a wizard now.
And a
Yeah,
couple
this
of
level
9th
sucked,
level and 8th level Arcana spells. Can you even cast 9th and 8th level?
I don't think I can get to 9th and 8th level yet.
Well,
I
then-
might be able to get 8th when I get to level 20.
Okay, so right
Maybe
now
not.
you can't do anything, but
But they can go into the bag of holding.
Divinity Leech is a 9th level spell, which sucks. You can't do it. It's
It sounds
super.
evil.
It's extremely rare. You disrupt the connection between the divine caster and their deity, blocking their use of divine power. So you basically, let's see.
So you'd cast that on a cleric, and it would.
So it's like a silent
Mess 'em up.
spell for divine casters.
Yeah.
Kind of.
They can't. Yeah, whenever they try to cast divine spells, it heals you, and they have to cast will saves to see if the spell goes off. You literally leech health
Okay, that's
off
pretty
of them
fancy.
while they cast divine spells. You can kind of see there's kind of a theme here. You noticing a theme in this place?
Yes.
This is a white and black magic deck.
This guy
Mostly black.
really hated angels. And then prismatic.
no, you really did.
Yeah.
The theme just doesn't get any. There's no subtlety at all.
It's beyond
like,
that subtle.
How much does this guy hate angels?
Well, Prismatic Shield is another super duper rare 9th level spell. It's a shield of shards of multicolored light manifests the air around you, each rotating quickly to intercept attacks. Melee attacks against you impact the randomly colored shard, subjecting the attacker to a random effect from prismatic spray with a saving throw of the type indicated. Shards automatically block physical ranged attacks of the size of a spear or smaller, such as arrows, bolts, and javelins. You also get a +2 bonus of AC against larger weapons. Any spells that target you requires the caster to succeed a counteract check against your spell DC, or it fails. That is ridiculous how good that is. It only lasts, though, for one turn, but it makes you... Yeah, I know, but it makes you invulnerable till the start of your next turn. Nothing can attack you, and if anything attacks you, it gets hit with a prismatic spray, which, as you know, sucks.
Can be bad.
That is
Gomez,
insane.
can you use that or no?
It's a spell.
I'm
He can't.
a sorcerer, so
can't.
all of that.
Oh, yeah.
I know. I mean, those are both
I'm
super
not one
rare
for the book
spells.
learning. I am not one for the book learning.
Like, so
mean-
rare, these have no longer exist. Like, these are one of those, like, lost in history type spells. Like, you're like, oh man, these spells don't exist. People have talked about them. Here they are.
I bet it's worth a fortune.
It is worth... Oh, it's beyond worth a fortune.
Yeah, I mean,
One thing I do wonder, though, now that you mention it, can I work this angle? If I'm able to, if I'm able to read the spell, like if I'm able to study the spell, if I'm able to look at it, like to get it, to grok it a little bit, can I make all of that stuff accessible for my primal wish-like spell?
Maybe, but you could also turn it to a scroll, but then you would lose the spell forever. But that would be... I don't even know how you make scrolls, because we've never done it.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
How about
do
this
that.
way? You can definitely use it, but not now. This would be like next level 20. You can probably use these things. There's more than
Right.
enough time. You don't have enough the skills. I mean, I'll put it this way. If you use that spell, yeah, that spell will probably let you do it. But
And these are all what level spells? All these books?
9th level.
Oh, they're
Everything's
all
yes.
9?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, actually, are there any spells that are on the primal list? I
The
notice, or is it all Arcana?
this is Arcana and Occult
So not primal.
is Prismatic Shield, and then the other one is like kind of worthless for you. Divinity Lich. I don't think you really care about that one that much.
Well, I'll tell you, like it is actually worth it me looking around because my primal phenomenon can duplicate any spell from the primal list of 9th level or lower. So if I find a spell here,
Divinity Lich is Arcane and Occult.
right. So if I can find a spell here that's primal,
You could use it with your wish list.
They're all
leverage primal
arcane.
phenomenon to use it.
They're all arcane spells. Let's see what other arcane we have though.
It really does seem it's designed for like if you have a wizard in your party, he could take it and copy it into his spell book.
100%. And
yeah,
only 9th level or higher because there's nothing 7th level or lower.
There's there's everything. There's like pretty much anything you want. Like 7th level and lower, there's pretty much every spell.
Okay. No, but I was after like some off the books, unique spell that I wouldn't be aware of normally. Like I would, because I could also duplicate the spell effect of anything from any spell list, 7th level or lower. So if there's like some forgotten spell, it might be worth it for me to just know that exists and have as a notation that I know
Divinity
that
Lich
exists.
and Prismatic Shield. Those are the 2 forgotten spells. The rest
still exists.
Okay, so I remember those forgotten spells, and so like
but those are level 9
hypothetically,
they're
those are 9th level.
Yeah, those are Arcana and Occult.
All right, and there's nothing similar to that 7th level or lower. All right, so no good for me.
Nope. It's a good try though. You almost did it. Did it.
They do usually assume that there's going to be a wizard in the party. I'm guessing.
Dude, well, the thing is, you guys are the weirdest because you don't use weapons, you don't use armor, and you don't use spells. So it's like, oh, here's all this armor, can't use it. Here's all these weapons, can't use it. Here's all these spells, can't use it. You can't use anything.
Absolutely. And it's like our rogue is kind of a fighter. Like I'm a sorcerer, but I'm the healer. It's all messed up.
It is all,
it's all
mismatched.
You're all mismatched. All right, well,
and I'm just a weirdo.
How about this? So you guys can rest.
You're like a melee wizard.
Thinking man's melee. Yeah.
So this is what you know, and I'll prepare you. You go through that door. This is ending. One way or the other.
In the marble room.
Yes. You know that behind that door is where the spark is. You have no idea what's in that room. You know that there is some angel bounty hunter killer you just released. You also know that by tomorrow you can probably learn a bit more stuff. So when you rest and heal up, you should probably prepare for the fight of your fucking lives because it is going to be whatever is still here that holds a radiant spark and that still can command over it. A level 25 relic item is probably going to be pretty goddamn strong. So keep that in mind.
All right, so next Monday.
Yeah, actually, I'm around next month.
Yeah, should be good.
24th.
Yep.
And then if you win, then you will actually be level 20.
Really?
Wow! If you win, if you make it to the end, you're very close to the end.
I declare myself a god. All right, good. All
well,
right, so...
the thing is, the woman you have to defeat is literally protected by Norgaber. So it's like we're level 20. Well, everything goes up to level 25, my friend, and that's the problem. It's like we're level 20. It's like they're level 23. It's like
23 elite.
Yeah, exactly. It's like with literally protected by gods, with like a dozen level 10 spells. It's like oh god.
That's crazy. All right, good. So we know what to do, and
I will say the ending is pretty. I just read through it, and I was like, okay, this is a pretty good ending. Actually, I like this dungeon a lot. This dungeon is extremely. I
gotta say, I like it too. I like it that it's actually a dungeon. It has a lot of rooms where it's not a combat. You just like look at things, and
like functional.
It has a narrative, and a little story unfolds. Nice.
Well, you can tell.
I feel like we would have got a little more out of it if we understood Celestial, though.
Well, you will by tomorrow. By tomorrow, you can get all the. You put a footnote in it. By tomorrow, you'll learn everything. Or in a week, should I say?
All right. I'm off.
I'm
See
gonna
you guys
Yeah.
later.
rest on my
Yep.
character sheet.
Yes, you can click rest. And you will be still level 19. You just rested. And then figure out any special things you want to do, because, yikes.
This is it.
This
We
might
may
be
not all
it.
live, but we'll try.
Eh.
We'll prepare the fastball special.
Good news is, as long as one of you lives, you can probably resurrect the other ones.
That's true. We have the magics.
No, at this level, it's like you guys can actually resurrect things. But you have all these resurrection
We have
things.
stuff. Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, by the way,
All right.
I just saw an ad for The Living Dead. I don't even know what Living show. I don't even know what show that is. It's like it was another Living Dead show we were just talking about. It's like
Enough. I mean, even I was the last holdout, and I did watch every
The
season
Walking
of Walking
Dead,
and I'm out, and
Dead
I'm out.
City. It's called Dead City.
Yeah, that's been around.
No, it says
That's the-
season 1. It's brand new.
Is it?
Yeah. Actually, look kind of
yeah.
cool. It looks like it takes place in Manhattan.
Well, that's the one in New York is with Negan.
Yeah. I just saw a
and,
preview. I was like, okay, that would actually look kind of cool. I was like,
Did it look like it was the beginning? I always
Yeah,
want
no,
to
it's
see
the
the
very
origin.
beginning. It's
they
them-
always skip over the origin. It drives me nuts.
No,
'cause
this
it's the
takes
most
place.
interesting part.
I'm looking at it. I'm watching the preview. It looks like Escape from New York with zombies, with Negan.
Yeah, but that's been around though. Like that's there should be a whole season in the bank of that already.
Now let's see. What does it say? It
It's
says right
season
here,
2 right now.
exclusively on AMC.
Yeah, it's season 2 now.
Ah, okay, then maybe the first season
Yeah.
did. Yeah, no, they show it. They showed like the Walking Dead. Oh, it comes out. Oh, May 4th is season 2. Season
Right.
1 already came up.
Season 1's out. Yeah.
No, it takes place in Manhattan. You know
Does.
me. Anything that takes place in Manhattan, it's like we're
I
suckers
thought
for
about it.
that
I
because
thought
we
about
know
it.
where everything is. It's like,
But
oh,
I don't like that Negan and what's her name are together because Negan
Yeah.
killed her husband. Like that's dumb. And like
I know, but they like the actors.
I know they do.
I know.
yeah.
I know. It's so stupid. It's like, oh, I killed your husband. Well, let's go out, yeah, let's we
God.
can start a new show together.
It was the worst scene. That scene was just so long and that was a scene that I'm like normally, like I'm sure a lot of people quit because it was so violent.
Dude, I read that in the book.
I quit when it was like that was the last scene I
Dude,
saw. It's like
that
this
was-
is boring.
That was one of the most shocking things I ever read because the way it's done in the book is it leads up, it's very slow. It shows Negan, he swings the bat, and I'm thinking, oh, he like missed or something, and then it's a 2-page spread where you open it and you see his eye popped out and his like head exploded, and he's saying like, what's her name, like Maggie, and he's like, murder. I'm like, oh, and it's 2
Yeah,
pages.
rough.
It's rough. Like I actually was shocked when I read the comics.
Jeez.
I was like, yikes. I'm like, I guess he's not living from that. I'm like, he's not surviving this. Like you see his eye popped out. I was like, yeah,
God.
he's not coming back. And then he dies. And I was like, yeah, that's kind of, I tell you, the comic is brutal. And
Oh, it's even more hardcore.
it's
yeah.
way worse than the show. And
What
it's
happens to the governor? Oof. There's a
yeah,
lot
no,
of
it
them.
is just God, like this. The comic is actually disgusting, and it's really well paced because the way the panels are. Like that was the perfect example. Like it's 2-page spread of his face like exploding. I'm like, okay, that's gross, and you're just like, I didn't expect it. I totally didn't expect it. Yeah, if you like lose your lunch, and it's so funny because it's black and white, and you're like, really? But it's so gross. It's so gross, that comic. All right,
All right. Well,
All right. I gotta go to
next
bed.
week.
next
All
week.
right. I'll talk to you guys later.
Yep.
Yep.
Have a good